We got the greens a week ago on Sunday at Horseneck Beach, and that's what we use it for all our decorations, for all the arches and everything you see in front of the church. And I've been pretty much doing this like since 1996, where it falls upon me to decorate the church. And then, so I got that other project I worked on inside the pavilion, where we preserved 11 Madeira wine barrels and put them on a cradle above the bar, so we could display them for everybody to see, and like bring a little bit of Portugal back into the feast. So we have some, you know, original stuff. So we get those barrels that the Madeira wine came in, and we refinished them. And we're going to try to preserve more barrels for the future too, like at the Madeira Museum, and make different things out of them.
This year's committee is led by the Reverend Father Reese and the Feast President Carlos Nunes. Good afternoon. The Club Blessed Sacramento, sponsors of the largest Portuguese feast in the world, welcomes you to the 105th celebration. Carlos Nunes, this year's feast president, and his committee have been working hard for an entire year to bring you this incredible celebration. But we couldn't do this with help from the state and local government. I would like to welcome and introduce the Honorable Governor Charlie Baker and his wife, Mrs. Baker. Also with us is the mayor of this great city of New Bedford, the Honorable Jon Mitchell. The Council of Portugal of New Bedford, Shelley Piers. We also have visiting dignitaries from Madeira, Miguel Souza, Vice President of Madeiran Parliament. And for those of you that enjoy the Madeira wine, with us is Juan Teixeira, the winemaker and managing director of Justino's in Madeira. With us also is our great friend, and we really couldn't get this feast started without his help and the sheriff's help, Sheriff Tom Hutchins. Our state representative from the 11th Bristol, Christopher Hendricks. And dear friend and state rep Antonio Cabral. With us also from the city of New Bedford, Chief Cadero and Deputy Chief Paul Oliveira. And I apologize if I forget anybody, just raise your hand and I'll identify you. But Councilors at Large Ian Abreu, Naomi Connie, Deborah Coelho, Brian Gomes, Councilor Ward 1, William Markey, Councilor Ward 2, Maria Giesta, Ward 3 City Councilor Hugh Dunn, Ward 4 Councilor Dana Ribeiro, and Ward 6 Councilor Joe Lopes. At this time, I would ask Father Reese to join me here at the podium for our prayer.
I would like just to kind of extend to all of you the blessing we just received from the Blessed Sacrament at our opening celebration at Immaculate Conception Church. So now I will just a brief prayer in Portuguese to maintain the tradition of the feast, so that indeed the Lord may bless us, keep us safe throughout these days of festivities, and may they contribute to unite us evermore as a family and be proud of our inheritance and always make the name of Madeira and Portugal always elevated and respected throughout the world. So we will just give the blessing, the prayer. Em nome do Pai, do Filho e do Espírito Santo. Amém. Senhor nosso Deus, Pai de amor, de misericórdia e compaixão, enviaste o teu Filho Jesus Cristo, que em amor se sacrificou por nós e se ofereceu em sacrifício para nos resgatar e libertar do mal e para ser a nossa companhia e força ao longo da nossa caminhada neste mundo. Para tal nos deixastes o vosso corpo e sangue, o Santíssimo Sacramento, na Eucaristia, alimento de vida espiritual que nos fortalece, alimento que nos dá vigor, alimento que nos mantém todos unidos, porque em vós, Senhor, formamos um só corpo. Nós vos rogamos, abençoai-nos a todos nós aqui presentes, abençoai a todos aqueles que ao longo destes dias de festa aqui se vão reunir para celebrar em camaradagem, em amizade, em união uns com os outros e estreitarem cada vez mais essa união. E te pedimos que na tua bênção, Senhor, nos concedais tudo aquilo que é necessário para que estas festas sejam vividas neste espírito, neste verdadeiro espírito de solidariedade, amor, mas sobretudo de união e de família. Tudo isto nós vos pedimos em nome de Jesus Cristo, vosso Filho, convosco vive e reina na unidade do Espírito Santo. Amém. Em nome do Pai, do Filho e do Espírito Santo. Amém.
Thank you, Father Reese. Now I would like to introduce Jason Silva. Jason is a member of our world-famous folkloric group, to sing the Madeiran National Anthem and the Portuguese National Anthem. Right now I would like Mr. Miguel Souza, Vice President of the Madeiran Parliament, to assist in raising the Madeiran flag. Jason?
Do vale à montanha e do mar à serra, teu povo humilde, estoico e valente, entre a rocha dura te livrou à terra, para lançar do pão a semente. Herói do trabalho na montanha agreste, que se fez ao mar em vagas procelosas, os louros da vitória em tuas mãos calosas foram herança que a teus filhos deste. Por esse mundo além, Madeira, teu nome continua em teus filhos saudosos, que além fronteiras de ti se mostram orgulhosos. Por esse mundo além, Madeira, honramos vossa história. Na senda do trabalho nós lutaremos, alcançaremos teu bem-estar e glória.
Thank you, Jason. I would now ask our Portuguese Consul, Shelley Pierce, to raise the Portuguese flag. Jason.
Heróis do mar, nobre povo, nação valente e imortal, levantai hoje de novo o esplendor de Portugal. Entre as brumas da memória, ó pátria, sente-se a voz dos seus egrégios avós, que há de guiar-te à vitória. As armas, sobre a terra, sobre o mar. As armas, pela pátria a lutar. Contra os canhões marchar, marchar.
Thank you, Jason, Mr. Sousa, and Council Pierce. It's now my pleasure to introduce Maxwell Kane to sing the national anthem of these United States. Maxwell is a 2018 graduate of Greater New Bedford Regional Vocational High School and a winner of our scholarship. Maxwell. You figure after 105 years I get this right. I would ask the Honorable Governor Baker and Mayor Mitchell to assist in raising the flag, please.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light. What so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in it, gave ruth through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say the stand star spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
Thank you, Maxwell. Thank you, Governor and Mayor. At this time, I would ask Governor Charlie Baker to join me at the podium.
Well, good evening, everybody, and let me just start by saying that my wife Lauren and I have been down here many times, long before I was an elected official, and we come to this because it's a wonderful celebration of family and faith and fishing and tradition and history and community. And, you know, frankly, in this day and age, I'll take all of that I can get. And I think in many ways, the tradition especially that has lived on for so many years here and has been supported by this community and by the broader community of Greater New Bedford is a great statement about how much you all value where you're from, where you've been, and where you're going. And for Lauren and me, this is just a great opportunity to come down and appreciate what this community has been all about, to renew some old acquaintances, make some new friends. And the best part of all is those conversations we're going to have with folks inside the fairgrounds, where we'll be talking to 3 generations of a family that has been serving and participating fittingly in this glorious observance every year. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Now I'd like to introduce Mayor Jon Mitchell. Mayor?
Obrigado. Hello, Todd. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Feast Week in New Bedford. Somehow, every year on this Thursday, right about this time, the weather is perfect. Every year without fail. And I think it's all because of Father Reese, actually. So, Father Reese, thank you for keeping up the tradition. I want to thank the Feast Committee, all the festeros, Mike and Group Folkloric, Mike Asher and Group Folkloric for all the great work they do. The special element they bring with their folkloric dancing and what that means, not just for this particular event, but every event. And I want to thank Governor and Lauren Baker for making it here. And the governor's, please know this, the governor means what he says. He's been coming to this, he and Lauren have been coming to this for years for precisely the reason that he says, because he fully appreciates what we do here as a city, what the Feast Committee puts on every year into something that is unique to New Bedford and truly authentic in ways that other cities around the United States can only aspire to. You know, we're told and we understand that this is the largest ethnic festival in America. I don't know where that comes from, but I keep going with it. And nobody has shown me one that's bigger. And so, but the funny thing is, you'd expect the biggest ethnic festival to be the one that celebrates the ethnicity of some very large country. Think Germany or Italy or China. But it's Madeira, right? This little island in the middle of the Atlantic. So if nothing else, this event proves one thing: that Madeirans punch above their weight. But it's more than that. It is something special in an America where there's so much sameness. We do something very novel here. We all do it together, and it's a family thing. The families who have been involved in this from the start, going back to the four Mannies way back in 1915, all the way to today. It's truly a special thing for all of us to cherish. And my hope is that that you're just going to go out there and enjoy it, as we do every year, and do it safely. The police department has done a great job in making it safe. The city, all the city departments, DPI, every city department has worked hard with the Feast Committee over the year, especially in the last couple of weeks, to make it just so, because we really want everybody to make memories here. And that's our opportunity, and our opportunity then is to pass it on to the next generation. So keep it up. Thanks for doing something really special, everybody, and enjoy this weekend.
Thank you, Mayor Jon Mitchell. It's my pleasure now to introduce the Council of Portugal in New Bedford, Shelley Pants. Shelley.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here once more. I would like to, first of all, to congratulate the president of the club, Michael Canastra, for a job well done, and the president of the Feast of 2019, Carlos Nunes. What a wonderful example for the younger generation, an example of leadership. I cannot but express my deepest admiration, respect, and appreciation for the work and for the people that year after year make this event a great success. It's through them that we can enjoy 3 days of summer with great fun. But it's fun with a purpose to give back to the city of New Bedford, a city that has welcomed the first Madeiran families more than 100 years ago. The purpose of investing in the education of the youngest generation through scholarships, and the purpose of sharing the joyfulness and the cheer of the Madeiran culture. Thank you so much for showing us the power of caring, the power of community involvement, and by that, an example that when we are willing, we can build together a better community. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Shelley. It's my pleasure and honor now to introduce our visiting guest from Madeira, Miguel Souza, Vice President of the Madeiran Parliament.
It's an extraordinary moment for me to be here at the opening of the Festa Santíssimo Sacramento, one of the most significant events in our cultural history. I'm very proud to be here with you. On behalf of Madeira Parliament and myself, I salute everyone here in this moment. In particular, I salute the presence of Governor Baker and his wife, of Mayor Mitchell, of Consul Pires, and I'm sure they can recognize how is important for the happiness of those who live here. The club is the reason of these celebrations, and I have to honor the founders of this now fantastic and historical cultural event. We are grateful for the courage of founding this festa and all what was done after them to make possible to continue for 105 years and today be proud and certain that in future much more celebrations will come. This is part of what my country fellows did in the United States. This is a great country that I am happy to always have been welcomed. It is an honor to be invited for these celebrations. Thank you very much, and I'm sure I will enjoy every moment of these 4 days here with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President. At this time, I would ask Maria Giesta, Councilor Ward 2, and Councilor at Large Ian Abreu to the podium for a special presentation.
Good evening, everyone. Bem-vindos a todos. As the representative of Ward 2, I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight. And it is definitely a testament to these 4 gentlemen back here of what you have been able to do. So thank you for everything you've done for every Portuguese American person. Thank you. So the New Bedford Council, this is an official resolution. Be it hereby known to all that the City Council of New Bedford, Massachusetts hereby offers its sincerest congratulations to the Feast of the Blessed Sacrament Committee in recognition of your tireless work and dedication to your community and heritage, and to the 105th Annual Feast of the Blessed Sacrament. The entire citizenry extends its very best wishes on this memorable occasion, expresses the hope for continued good fortune, given on the first day of August 2019 by our Council President Linda Morad, myself, Maria Giesta, and my colleagues who are here this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you. As you heard with Council Shelley Pierce and Governor Baker, and also with Mayor Mitchell, this is a work of love by the First Aids, the 105th celebration in this year's First Aids. We exceeded the 1 million mark this year in scholarships that are given. We gave 56 scholarships to deserving high school seniors. And for the first time, we started vocational awards to 4 lucky students that are not attending college from New Bedford Vocational. And it's all about tradition. And speaking of tradition and heritage, at this time I ask Feast President Carlos Nunes, joined by 3 generations of the Nunes family, his father Cristiano, his brothers Nelson, Marco, Robert, and his nephew Lucas, to place the ceremonial wreath at our Founding Fathers Monument. Gentlemen.
Perfect. Okay, picture, guys.
Thank you. That is 4 generations, because I forgot Carlos's son, Logan. Hey, about a hit for Logan. Again, this is a year-long endeavor, and we couldn't do this without great leadership, and we're very fortunate to have a great leader. It's my pleasure now to introduce the president of Club SS Sacramento, Michael Canasta. Michael.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bem-vindo, all our guests. Over there, I know he's over there somewhere, Juan Teixeira, I saw him. We were privileged to have supper with him last night in the pavilion. I'll get to see you afterwards, sir. I don't want to take too long. Carlos and his guys have busted their hump to put on an awesome weekend for you guys. Enjoy yourself, be safe. I can't wait to get on Madeira Field. I can't wait to get on stage and perform for everyone. Boas festas. We love you. God bless everyone.
And now for the moment we've been waiting for, it's my pleasure to introduce the president of the Feast of the Blessed Sacrament, Carlos Nunes. Carlos.
come inside quickly with me. Welcome everybody, 105th Feast of the Blessed Sacrament. It's been a whole year since the last one. It's gone by quick. Sometimes it was a little long, but it was quick. I want to thank all our city officials, all our local, state, Sheriff Harshen, Chief Carrero, he's around here somewhere. I see him in the back. I want to thank all you, Miguel Souza from Madera, Governor Baker, Shelley Pierce, anybody I didn't miss, I'm sorry. But thank you from the bottom of my heart and my committee. We appreciate everything everybody does. I think we're going to have perfect weather all 4 days. What's that? Oh, yeah, most importantly, my wife and my daughter. You can hear in the back over there, yes. Can't forget them. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody here for supporting us, helping us, help others. It's going to be a great 4 days. The only thing I got left to say is, Vamos pra festa. Vamos pra festa!
Hi, it's Jon Mitchell live from the feast grounds. The feast is on. It's Feast Week in New Bedford. You will undoubtedly see me at one of the baracas, probably eating more than serving, but I'll be out there anyway in spirit. And then you'll see me on the parade on Sunday. Come on out. The weather's supposed to be good this weekend, but bring your family. It's a great family event and something everybody in New Bedford is proud of. Porch Festus.
Hi, this is Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker. I'm down here with my wife, the First Lady of Massachusetts, Lauren Baker. And we're here because we think the feast rocks. We came here before I got elected governor. We've always loved the family feel that this whole event brings, and we love the turnout in the community. It's a very special place and a very special community, and we really appreciate the fact that you folks have been doing this for 105 years, bringing joy to many for a very long time. First of all, I'm going to drink some Madeira wine. Secondly, I'm going to have some linguiça, and depending upon how long we can be here, I may throw some stuff on that big open pit down at the other end.
Você My favorite part of the feast, sangria. Well, I look at some of those sandwiches too, but yeah, I come for the sangria.
The food, the culture, the people, the dances, the parade on Sunday, the acts they have, everything's worthwhile. So if you're not from around here, make sure you come out and check it out.
I guess just the atmosphere and being with my family, the fun of sandwiches, and the Maduro wine, of course.
The atmosphere, the food, the music, the wine, the people, the heritage.
Friends, seeing people we haven't seen. Every year, we do it every year. I mean, like just about everybody here. Getting to see people you haven't seen for a long time. That's the best. Like you, you're our neighbor, we'd never see you.
How about you? What about you?
Sorry,
Same thing. Enjoy the people.
The alien ride, that one. I like the fried dough and all the rides and prizes you can win. That's all the games.
You know what? I love the feast because of the people that you see every day who you don't realize you see. And I love the camaraderie that we have inside the Baracas. It's like so much fun to be here. We're all a big family and we have so much fun serving everyone and seeing everyone. It's wonderful.
Nice. It's, you know, that's a common theme. We've been talking to folks at work in the booths and that's what they say. It's like a family.
Oh, it is. It's a total family. Like, you look forward to this every year. And it's like, I can't believe it's already been a year, but like, it feels like no time has passed.
Right.
So it's awesome.
Wondering where would I be without you in my life?
We purchased 10,500 pounds of beef for Kanishpit. We purchased 10,000 pounds of pork. The beef comes in boxes of between 55 to 65 pounds, and we received 350 boxes last Thursday. Today, we're hoping to go through roughly about 50 boxes of beef, if all goes well. You know, hopefully more. So we house a majority of our beef in this stand because this is a Kanishpit stand, but we have 2 other locations on the field that also do Kanishpit, but everything is cut here in this stand. So all 10,500 pounds of beef will be cut in this room. So we have our cutting table, we have our bandsaw, and then from bandsaw it goes to hand cut, and it starts off right in here. Ooh. So every box is between 50 and 60 pounds, and then we bring it out one at a time, hand cut, hand bag, and here is 1 pound of Kanishpit, packed and ready to put on the skewer. A lot of people don't understand that we will have a meeting Sunday for the 2020 Feast Committee. So Sunday night, 8 o'clock, there'll be an announcement made over the PA system. All of next year's committee members, please report to the clubhouse. And at that time, we will meet and start organizing. And on Monday morning, August the 5th, we will start taking down this feast and preparing for the 2020 feast.
Wow. So it's literally a year-long process.
365 days a year, we are prepping and getting prepared for 4 days.
Amores ao regalar, raparigas a patoca, rapazes a brincar. Quer comprar vendo amores ao regalar, raparigas a patoca, rapazes a brincar. A volta e outra volta, meia volta quero dar ao lado do meu parceiro. Meia volta quero dar. Este quadro ele até ao feliz.
Did you know that you can watch any of New Bedford Cable Network shows anytime, anywhere on all of your mobile devices? How, you may ask? Just log on to nbcablenetwork.com and bam! You have all 3 channels at your fingertips: public, educational, and government access. Here, you can view our program schedules, watch our channel's live broadcasts, or search for a particular program in our vast library of shows. Last year alone, New Bedford Cable Network produced over 500 shows, and nearly all of them are available online at nbcablenetwork.com. Not only can you stay up to date with what's happening in your local government and schools, but also dive into some of New Bedford Cable Network's original award-winning programs. So check us out at nbcablenetwork.com.
New Bedford Cable Network. Public, educational, and government access. Channel 95 is public access. Channel 9 is educational access. Channel 18 is government access. New Bedford Cable Network. We're more than you know us for.